Hi guys, welcome to a new recipe video, and in this one I'm going to show you how I make my own oat milk, and along the way I will be giving you some tips and tricks. So to make your own oat milk, you will obviously need 1 cup of oats. That's about 100 grams of oats, and you want to soak them overnight in cold water or 20 minutes in warm water. If you're in a rush, you can obviously skip this step completely. It's not necessary to make oat milk. So after about 20 minutes in warm water, your oats will look something like this. And then you want to run the soaked oats with the water through a strainer to discard the water. Once the oats are dry and strained, you're going to add them to a high-speed blender, and to that we're going to add obviously some water. Now I'm using about 1 liter of water. You can also use 700 milliliters of water, which is like 3 cups. The more water you will use, the more it will resemble the oat milk you can buy in the store. So now we're going to blend it in a high-speed blender for about 2 minutes. If you don't have a high-speed blender, then I would advise you to soak the oats, because that makes the oats easier to blend. Nevertheless, what type of blender you have, make sure to give it some time. Give it like 2 minutes so the oats are really well blended with the water. So that's it. You created your own oat milk. It's creamy, and you can put it in a container and store it for up to 3 days in the refrigerator. However, if you would like to have oat milk that is way more smooth than I'm showing you here, then you're gonna want to use a nut milk bag. So I'm going to show you here how to use a nut milk bag, which does not need any explanation. You can also use a cheesecloth, whatever you have at hand. But what you basically want to do is you want to run the mixture of oats and water through the nut milk bag. And then it's time to milk the oats or whatever you're making. This method is also applicable to any milk you're making, whether it's almond milk, hazelnut milk, hemp milk, pine nuts milk, whatever you want to make milk out of. So when you're almost done, you will notice that you have this pulp, this leftover oats in your nut milk bag. You can keep it for later, so you can add it, for example, into your smoothies, so you have a bit of extra fiber. You can also freeze it, and when you have a big batch, you can make oat cookies out of it. There are many things you can do with the pulp. I normally add it back into my blender so I can easily pour it into my jars. At this point you have, like I said, a very basic plain recipe for oat milk. It's not sweet, it's not savory, you can use it for any type of recipe. However, if you do want to create a more sweeter type of oat milk, I can recommend to blend in, for example, a date, or maybe you can add a little bit of vanilla or a dash of cinnamon. Whatever you want to create, it's up to you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. I will see you in the next upload. Stay well, take care, bye bye.